is up, you guys? Welcome to the first day of your second week. If you have your planner, I just want to say that I like that I matched my planner today. That made me happy. So if you do have your planner, fun game as we're just getting settled, because I know we do the countdown before these start, but I noticed that like the influx of people come on like right at like 2 minutes. So as we're kind of getting settled and you might be getting your things out, those of you that are on, if you do have a planner, like your daily grind planner, which color? I just want to know which cover you have. I'm so curious. Do you have blue? The green one is sold out by the time you're watching this? The pink one is probably gone, so which means the two collections are done. Do you have the blue one, the purple one, child beige, Mando gray? Do you have one of the special edition ones? Do you have the OG? It's my OG one's back there with my donut sprinkles. I'm so curious which one you have, because it says a lot about your aura, your energy. And you look at it every day. I take it so seriously as to like which one that I have. This is my current go-to, which some of you guys may have ordered and are waiting on right now. This is going to be my next 4 months little baby, which is perfect. Because I feel like even though it's like V-Day themed, it's very Angie and I love it. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, now that we've played our fun little game, we talked about this on the vision board party. Show of hands, more sharing moments. Who was on the vision board party? Did it help you? Did it change your life? Did you enjoy your champagne? I loved it. I loved that I actually did it with you guys, not only for the selfish fact that I got to do it, but I loved that you actually got to see my screen. And I thought it was the most thorough, practical version of a vision board party that I've at least ever done. So it made me very, very happy. So in that, I talked about your Big 10. We always do a wheel of life, and we're going to go over the wheel of life over the next couple days. But for today, what I wanted to do was dive into the Big 10. They're your 10 big categories of life. So I've kind of taken the concept of the wheel of life that I've talked about for the past, I think, 3 years on my vision board parties and turned it on its head, because what I noticed was what was happening was a lot of you in the comments were saying, well, my life is completely out of balance and I suck. That is not the point at all of it. And we're going to get to that over the next couple of days. And what's really cool is what you're going to learn about this. And this is where the workbook's going to come in really handy, and doing the Dream Life Blueprint workbook and the vision board party and all of that. So going through this series, the workbook, all of it. Amazing. So what I like is you're going to do this multiple times, because your life is going to change. Like what you would rate one of these categories as last year versus today could be completely different. I know it is for me. So I always notice in the comments or in the live chat, I even saw it on the virtual vision board party, whenever there was a couple of you that are like, oh, I already did that. I'm like, cool. When? Like if you did it 3 weeks ago, the answers could be drastically different already. So what's really cool is with the workbook, you can go back in and self-assess. You can get yourself a fresh workbook and re-self-assess in like every couple months, every fourth month. Once you're done a planner, do a new workbook. Like how cool would that be? I feel like it's like the best start to the year, start to a fresh season type of thing. So let's jump into this. What we're going to do with the Big 10 is what you learn in this and how it's ever changing. You actually take what you learn through your wheel of life, through your Big 10, and you reapply it later through the workbook. So everything that you learn through the where are you really, who are you really, which we're going to get into. I already said the next chapter, next section. We're doing that very, very soon. So where are you really in your wheel of life? It's so cool that you can take that, grab what you've learned from it, and actually implement it later in the workbook to get after your goals smarter, faster, better, and just understand yourself. Like it's next level, if I do say so myself. So I'm very excited. So let's go through these 10 categories. Super easy. You're going to rate yourself out of a scale of 1 to 10. You know my deal with rating yourself 10 out of 10. Don't do it. But if listen, if you are the next level, thrilled about that category, go for it. I can't tell you how to live your life. I'm just saying, leave some room for growth, man. And also, don't be so hard on yourself. But the biggest thing out of all of this, like I don't want to micromanage the way that you lay out your goals, but at the same time, I do want to guide you as best I can to be overarching analysis of this. Obviously, don't go ham with, I'm perfect. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just be honest. Like as though no one's watching, no judgment, no outside factors. What do you, gut honesty, think about that category of your life? So there's 10 of them. Number 1, career. How you take this is how you should write it down. It can be your current career. If you're trying to build a side hustle, amazing. If you just started a blog and you want that to turn into your business and that's how you deem career, and that's at a level flipping 2 right now because you just started your blog and you're like, I don't know. But maybe you just started and you're thrilled about it. And it's at a level 7 or 8 or 9 because you just started and you're like, that's going to be my career. Incredible. If you have a dream job and you just got a massive promotion and it's going really well, awesome. If you just quit your job that you thought was your dream job and you're happier than you've ever been, rate yourself high. This is literally how you deem that category of your life. Not by society's standards, not by what your parents told you, not by what school told you, not even by what I've said. What do you think it is? So career, scale 1 out of 10. Cool. You can put some little notes for yourself in the chat or in your notebook. What does that look like? How are you feeling about it? Scale 1 to 10. Second category, romance. This can be whatever you feel it needs to be. So if you are currently dating, if you are happily married, if you are single and living your best life, amazing, whatever that looks like for you. Number 3 is health. This can be mental, physical, all of that. How you're feeling about your body, how you're feeling about the inside of your body, your energy levels, your happiness levels, all of it. Cool? Your health. That's number 3. Number 4, family. This one can be hard because our family are the friends that we can't choose, and they are given to us at birth, and we have no choice. So sometimes it can be hard. Sometimes it can be amazing. Sometimes it can be difficult. Share the mess. If it's going good, share it. If it's going bad, share it. What would you rate that as? And if there's room for growth and you want it to be better, leave room for growth. Friendships. This can also be difficult because we can have toxic friends. We can have circles that we've found ourselves in that we're less than happy with, or we can be so dang happy about the situation that we're currently in. So friendships, growth. I always say this because when I figured this out in my own life, I was like, growth equals happiness. If you're not growing, you're dying. It's as simple as that. There's no limbo. So if you're in a state of growth where you either feel like you're learning, developing yourself, progressing in life, you will be happier. So if you are hungry for more growth, leave some room, rank it lower. If you feel like you're growing and you feel like you're at a good pace and you've learned a lot recently and you're just feeling like you're crushing it, rank yourself high. Your environment. I joked about this on the vision board party and I really hope I never ruffle any feathers, but I said this does not mean the trees outside. You don't need to go climb a tree and be like, I love the environment. You can. And I mean, that could technically be part of it, but I mean the spaces that you live the most in. So if you commute to work every day, the car that you're in, the house that you live in, the space that you walk, if you go outside in the street, what does that look like? Just how you surround yourself. It could be your office. What does your office look like, either at home or at work? What do these places look like? Cool. How would you rank your environment? So if let's say you sit around a water cooler at your desk job and Nancy from accounting is really flippin' annoying and you can't stand your work life environment, rank that stuff low. Just be honest. I'm not happy with it. We got to change it. Cool. So next category, finances, just income. How do you feel about your finances? How do you feel about your freedom? How do you feel about your amount of income coming in? How do you feel about the current amount of income that you have maybe invested or in a nest egg? How do you feel about just being able to freely purchase things that you love? Invest in, do, experience, all of that. It's not just about having material things. For me, the financial situation, and if you can wrap your head around this, it might help you. The financial situation for me in setting financial goals became about the moments and the memories that I could potentially create for my family. And that hit home for me. So I wasn't motivated by purses and jewelry. I wasn't, or just money. Never. Fun fact, when I first started my business as a coach, I didn't even look at my paycheck every week. It did not motivate me. But when I kind of wrapped my head around, well, what if I could take Andre and I on a trip and we would have the memories from that and I could surprise him with that trip. And I started thinking that way. It was about the memories and the moments, not the financial things. So I don't want not the physical things, although cool, fun. But it's different for everybody. Maybe it's to be able to donate something or do something for somebody, to give back, like a parent or whatever. Finances can be different for everybody. So how would you rank that? Contribution. We're going to talk about this later in the book also. But contribution, how do you feel that you contribute towards your family, towards society? I just talked about donating, maybe volunteer work. Contribution beyond yourself. And that can be in so many different ways. And the last one, creativity. We all are creative in different ways. The way that I see this is like when you're in your flow, like your state of flow, what makes you the happiest? Do you feel like you have a state of flow? Do you feel like you have 0 levels of creativity? And I want this to not be taken as artistic. You are not, if you're not an artist, I always think of Andre with this. Andre is like the least arts and crafts, artistic, painting, anything. But when he's in his flow of creativity, like his best self, he's negotiating deals, he's slaying Excel spreadsheets, which I don't even know how to work. Like he's really, really good at that stuff. So think about the things that put you in your own creative flow where you do feel like an artist. Not artistic, you don't have to be painting stuff if that's not you, but what puts you in your state of creativity, and are you tapping into that right now? So that can be personal time, that can be time spent like reading a book by yourself, which we're also going to get into all of this later. I'm so excited. All of the assessments that we're going to do over the next couple weeks are going to like blow your mind. So hopefully today helped you. Chances are you probably already just went through it on the vision board party, but if you're doing this at a later date, I want you to go through it and consistently self-assess this. Like this would be something so cool that in your planner, if you have like the blank page before you start your either week ahead or month ahead, like this month in review, perfect. So you've got your month ahead page with the blank page next to it, do that. So right here, month ahead, blank dot grid, you can make it colorful and you could put your top 10 on there. So, well, big 10 is what we're going to call them. So tomorrow we're going to dive into Wheel of Life, what this all means in terms of your values and what you actually care about internally and how that's going to dictate your actions towards your goals. So you're going to see how all of this is going to basically mold into a very next level game plan to make incredible-ish happen for you. With that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, dudes.